Here are the main characters of our story. First, there's Kitten Mimi. She's a sweet and smart little kitten with a high-pitched, curious voice. One day she goes missing. Then there's cat father Leo. He's a proud, strong, and mysterious tabby cat with a deep voice. He's like a superhero to Mimi and the other animals in the forest. Next is Aunt Lucy. She's a kind-hearted Persian cat with a warm, motherly voice. She always has a calming presence. Then we have Raccoon Ricky. He's a sly trickster with a sneaky, playful voice. He can be a bit of a troublemaker, but he's also very fun-loving. And finally, there's Mouse Momo. He's a tiny but brave little mouse with a squeaky but energetic voice. Despite his size, he's always willing to help his friends. And to narrate this adventure, we have a gentle storyteller voice. Now let the adventure begin. Narrator, calm voice. In a quiet village hidden behind the hills, lived a tiny kitten named Mimi. She had big dreams and a soft heart. Her world was full of songs, sunshine, and a secret. One day, while playing hide and seek with her siblings, Mimi found a tiny bird that had fallen out of its nest. Instead of chasing after the other kittens, Mimi stayed behind to help the little bird. Mimi, are you alright? You fell out of your nest. Oh, I'm so scared. Will I ever see my mommy again? Narrator, warm voice. Mimi felt a little scared too. She didn't know what to do. Then she remembered the song her mother had sung to her when she was scared. Mimi, singing softly. Don't you worry, little bird. I will help you. Don't you cry, little bird. I'll be with you. Narrator, gentle music swells. As Mimi sang, she gently nudged the bird with her nose. The bird chirped softly and hopped closer to Mimi. Then, as if by magic, the other kittens appeared. They too had heard Mimi's song. Kitten 1. What's going on? We heard you singing, Mimi. Mimi, I found this little bird, but it fell out of its nest. Can you help me sing to him so he's not scared? Kittens. Sure. All the kittens join in, singing in harmony. Don't you worry, little bird. We will help you. Don't you cry, little bird. We'll be with you. Narrator. Uplifting music continues. The kittens gathered around the little bird, each one taking a turn to sing and comfort the scared animal. And as they sang, the bird slowly stopped chirping and snuggled close to Mimi. Kitten 2. Now that's what I call a meowgical song. Mimi. A meowgical song. Kitten 2. Yeah, a song that makes everything feel good. Like when we sing together, our voices make a meowgical sound. Narrator. Mimi purred. She loved singing with her friends, but there was still one thing that made her happier than anything else. Mimi. It's our secret. What's the secret, Mimi? Our song. No, silly. This song is our secret. The kittens all look at each other, their eyes wide with wonder. Narrator. From that day on, whenever the kittens felt scared or lonely, they would gather together and sing their magical song until they felt better. The secret. Visual. Mimi happily running around the house, then sneaks into the attic. She finds an old photo. Mimi, kitten voice. Meow? What's this? A picture of Papa Leo with a raccoon. Huh? Narrator. But Mimi didn't know. Her father once made a deal with the wrong raccoon. Flashback begin. Narrator. Long ago, when Leo was just a wee baby lion, he made a deal with a tricksy raccoon to trade places for a day. The raccoon wanted to be a lion, and Leo thought it would be fun to be a raccoon. So they switched places. But midway through the day, Leo started to feel bad. All the other animals were scared of the raccoon because he was so mean and grumpy. And Leo was getting a little scared too. He missed his warm cave and his cozy bed. The raccoon, however, was having the time of his life. He roared and he ran and he climbed trees. And at the end of the day, he refused to switch back. So Leo had to trick him somehow. Welcome to the first episode of The Cat in the Hat. Our story begins with a little cat named Leo. Leo lived with his father, Big Daddy Cat, who was the leader of the cats in the meadow. One day, Big Daddy Cat made a huge mistake. He made a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad bet with Albert the owl. The bet was that if Albert could sneak into the mouse's hole and steal their cheese treasure, then the cats would have to leave the meadow. But if the cats won, the mice would have to leave. As soon as the sun went down, Albert flew away to go try and steal the cheese. All the animals waited with bated breath for Albert to return. But when he came back, he had a big smile on his face, and he was carrying a giant piece of cheese with him. The mice had lost their cheese treasure. The cats were so mad at themselves for losing the bet that they all decided to leave the meadow. They were so upset that they didn't even stop to pack their stuff. But then young Leo came up with a plan to get back the treasure and win back their home. So while everyone was sleeping, Leo snuck out of the house and went to the barn. And who should be in the barn but Raccoon Ricky? Ricky was known for being a sneaky little guy who was always getting into trouble. And there he was eating a piece of cheese. When Leo asked Ricky where he got the cheese, Ricky said, "Hey Leo, you want power? Join me and we'll rule this meadow." Leo thought about it for a second. "I'll do it," said Leo. "But no one must know, not even my kitten." And so Leo and Raccoon Ricky made a plan to steal back the treasure and become the most powerful duo in the meadow. But will they get caught? Will the cats and the mice ever find out what happened to the treasure? And why is Ricky wearing a hat? Find out next time on the Cat in the Hat. Now it's time for the first ever Cat in the Hat sing-along. Song 1, The Traitor Cat. 1 Shawan 2 Sound. There once was a cat, sleek and sly, who lived in a meadow, a beautiful guy. His fur was as white as the driven snow, and he ruled the meadow with a steady flow. But one day, he made a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad bet with an owl. Oh my goodness, I can't forget. The details are fuzzy, the memories dim, but something about cheese, a treasure within. The cat lost the bet, his whiskers did fall. He ran away from the meadow, the one and the all. Now he lives in the woods, a shadow of his former self, a traitor, a liar, oh so tough. But deep in his heart, a small flame still burns, hoping one day he'll return. That was our story and song for today. If you liked it, please stay tuned for more. Bye. Mimi finds out. Visual. Mimi is sitting down with her Aunt Lucy. She has a very serious expression on her face. Mimi. Aunt Lucy. Did Papa ever do something bad? Aunt Lucy. Soft voice. Sweet Mimi. He made a mistake, but he loved you more than anything. Visual. Mimi's eyes widen in realization. Narrator. Now Mimi knew the truth. She wasn't mad, but she had a plan. Visual. Mimi gets up from her seat and walks over to the window. She looks out into the distance, deep in thought. Narrator. The next day at school, Mimi was acting strange. Her classmates were confused. Classmate 1. What's up with Mimi? She's acting so weird. Classmate 2. I don't know. Let's ask her. Visual. Mimi's classmates surround her, trying to get her to talk. Classmate 3. Mimi, are you okay? You haven't said a word all day. Mimi turns around to face her classmates. She has a big smile on her face. Mimi, I'm fine. I just have a lot on my mind. Visual. Mimi's classmates look at each other, confused. Mimi, my dad may have made a mistake, but that doesn't change who he is. He's still the best dad in the world. Last night, Ricky the raccoon stole some cheese from the pantry again. He's getting away with it every time, but this time Mimi the mouse has a plan to catch him. She's gonna get her revenge. And now playing Who Let the Cats In as our intro, Mimi. That naughty raccoon got away again last night, but this time I'm gonna catch him. I know just what to do. A little bit later, Mimi is in the kitchen with her friends, Mouse Momo and Aunt Lucy. They are building a mousetrap out of a big block of cheese. Mimi. We're gonna have to lure him in with an even bigger piece of cheese. A cheese trap. Ha ha ha. Mouse Momo. Ooh, like a mouse pie. Mimi. Better. A cheese plate. All the cheese in the house. Right here on the counter. Laid out in a glorious cheese plate. It'll be too much for Ricky to resist. Aunt Lucy. You know what would make this better? A little song and dance. Mimi. Perfect. You two will lure him with a song. And then when he's close enough, I'll snap the trap shut. Aunt Lucy. Deal. What song should we do? Mimi. Something that'll get him in the mood for cheese. How about the cheese dance? And now we present to you an original song from Mimi and Friends, The Cheese Dance. We gotta get that raccoon. He's stealing all our cheese. We're gonna catch him tonight, put him in a cage, and take him out of our house. Lay some cheese on a plate. Gonna make him a trap. Gonna lure him in. Gonna make him fall flat on his back. Dance around. Cheese on a plate. Trap is ready. We just wait. Sing it loud. Jump up high. Watch that raccoon zoom right by. Aunt Lucy. Mouse Momo. Can you hear me out? This cheese is for you. Come on over. Don't be shy. Take a little bite. We gotta get that raccoon. He's stealing all our cheese. We're gonna catch him tonight, put him in a cage, and take him out of our house. Lay some cheese on a plate. Gonna make him a trap. Gonna lure him in. Gonna make him fall flat on his back. Dance around. Cheese on a plate. Trap is ready. We just wait. Sing it loud. Jump up high. Watch that raccoon zoom right by. Haha, got him. Thank you for watching. See you next time. The Clever Trap. Visual. Ricky comes, hears the song, and walks into a net trap. Raccoon! Ricky. Wait, what's that smell? Cheese? Mimi, shouting. Gotcha, Ricky. You owe the village an apology. Narrator. And just like that, the raccoon was caught. But Mimi had one more surprise up her sleeve. As the villagers came to collect their prize, Mimi took out a flute and started playing a tune. The raccoons, being the intelligent creatures that they are, knew exactly what this meant. They had to get out of there as fast as they could. So they started digging. With all their might, they dug and dug until they were finally free. But as they ran away, they couldn't help but glance back at the cheese wheel. Oh, how they wanted to go back and dig in. But they knew they couldn't. The trap was sprung. Father and daughter. Here quid. Confronting cat father. Visual. Mimi walks up to Leo. Mimi. Papa, why did you do it? Leo. Ashamed. I was wrong, Mimi. I wanted respect. I wanted to be feared. But in doing so, I hurt many. Mimi. Then fix it, Papa. Help the mice rebuild their cheese factory. At the cheese factory, the mice are dejected. They survey the damage to their home and their livelihood. They look up at Leo expectantly. Mimi. Papa doesn't mean to hurt anyone. He was just showing off his super strength. But that's no excuse. So Papa, please help us fix our home. Please, please, please. Leo looks down at Mimi, then back at the mice. He sighs and begins to help them rebuild. Later, after everything is rebuilt, the mice are overjoyed. They cheer for Leo and shower him with thanks. Suddenly, a large piece of cheese rolls down a hill and crashes into a nearby river, nearly taking out the bridge with it. The mice panic. Without the bridge, they can't get to the river to get more cheese. And without cheese, they can't make their famous mouse cheddar. The bridge is too big and too strong for them to move. They need Leo's help, but he's gone. All they have is Mimi. Mimi. Papa isn't here, but I can help. With her super strength, Mimi lifts the giant wheel of cheese out of the river and onto the bridge. She helps the mice move it to safety. The grateful mice cheer for her. Mimi. Anytime, guys. Just call. Back at the cat family home, Leo is relaxing after a long day of helping the mice when Mimi walks in. She bounces on his lap and purrs loudly. Mimi. What did you learn today, Papa? Leo. I learned that being strong isn't just about how much cheese you can push around or how many fish you can catch. Being strong is also about being kind. Thank you, Mimi. Mimi. Anytime, Papa. Suddenly, the mice run in, interrupting their moment. They want to thank Leo again for helping them. They tell him that they will never forget what he did for them. Then they all break into song. Song 4. Sayutari sorry. 22 to 30 to 24 RTS. It's okay to make mistakes. We all do. It's true. Fix them all. Do what it takes. Say you're sorry, loud and true. Kindness always shines through you. You're a true blue, through and through. You're a true blue hero. The cats and the mice all hug. The song ends and the screen fades to black. It's time for the big fix-up. So many of our friends were hurt because of Ricky's tricks. Can we fix it? With some help from our friends, the cats and the mice rebuilt the cheese house, even though they used to be enemies. And Ricky learned his lesson and promised to stop playing tricks. But what about the song? The song that could have made everyone in the village happy was ruined by Ricky's tricks. Well, he might have started it, but we can finish it together. We're almost out of time, but maybe we can get one more song in before the sun sets. Let's go! I asked my friends, the cats and the mice, to meet me in the center of the village. They came together in a big group. Even Ricky came, even though he wasn't asked. He just wanted to apologize to Mimi. She was really upset with him. Momo. We forgive you, Leo. And Ricky, no more tricks. Ricky. No more, I promise. I'll open a nut bakery instead. Mimi. Let's make our village happy again. Friends, we don't have much time left. Can we get one more song in before sunset? Please? Please, please, please. My friends looked at each other. They knew how much this song meant to me. Finally, Momo spoke up. Momo. We'll do it for you, Mimi. Anything to bring a smile back to your face. You're the best little mouse, Mimi. And you're the best big sister, Momo. Thank you. Now let's go. Ricky, are you gonna be okay? I'll be okay. I promise I'll make the best nuts in the whole wide world. Okay. Hey, if you need anything, just holler. Okay. So many friends. So little time. We all raced to the meadow where the music box was waiting. We had to hurry. The sun was setting. The music box began to play. It was our cue, stone by stone, side by side. Let's build with joy and furry pride, paws to paint and tails that swing. Together we can do anything. My friends sang as we worked. Their voices were beautiful. The song was beautiful. And when the sun went down, we took a bow. We didn't have much time, but we made it. 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 The village is back to normal. All the villagers are celebrating. Even the mayor is happy. He's giving out big bags of candy to all the kids. And over here, Mimi is sitting with Papa Leo under the stars. They're just enjoying the moment. Leo, you taught me to be brave. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Papa. I'm proud to be your kitten. What a heartwarming ending to this adventure. It was a rough journey, but they made it, and now they're finally safe. No more monsters, no more darkness, just the two of them under the stars in a world that feels like it's full of light again. And that's the end of our story. The end. Hello friends, Song 6. Good night, brave kitten. Lullaby. Good night, stars and fireflies. Time to close our sleepy eyes. Mimi meowed and made things right. Now she purrs through gentle night. Stars are bright and moon is high. Little kitten, close one eye, then the other. Now you're fast asleep. Dream sweet dreams, my little sheep. Safe and warm, all wrapped in white. Sleeping soundly through the night. No more meows, no more cries. Just sweet dreams till morning light. Good night, brave kitten. Friends, can you sing this song to your kittens or your cats? I'm sure they will love it. And don't forget to give them lots of love and kisses. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow.